What's going on YouTube? Mikeyfb here, welcoming you back to another Sub Saturday here on the channel. Now, if you don't know what the series is all about, this is a series where I give back to you guys for all the support that you guys show, and we do some subscriber battles here on Pokemon Showdown. This week, we're going to be doing some OU battles, and this week I have a very much sweepy type team, and it looks like we have like 5 challenges already, which is absolutely crazy. So we're gonna have to jump right into this, but before anything else, make sure you hit that thumbs up if you are excited for this week's battles, if you are a proud fan of the experience. And let's go ahead and jump into, I think the first person who challenged me was XUR, so we're gonna jump in with XUR. I'm probably saying that wrong. Xewer, something. So we see a Pyroar, a Zapdos, a Rotom Wash. We got the Gliscor, the Lopunny, and the Jirachi. So what I think I want to do, because I'm thinking he may lead off with the Gliscor, which would be a great opportunity for SER-PERIOR. So that might not be the best setup, but I can also get some good damage off on that Rotom Wash. The only other lead that I would see this person bringing would be the Lopunny. Hey, friend. So we got, and as always, this is not a super competitive thing. This is just a fun way for us to have, fun together, I suppose. So let's go ahead and, oh, actually, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, they have that Pyroar who has the Hyper Voice that can break right through me. Let's go ahead and sub up, though. Let's go ahead and sub up. We see the Zapdos coming on up, which is fine by me, because what I can do is sit behind the sub, and while he might try to Heat Wave me, which would be unfortunate, I'm just going to go ahead and Leech Seed the Zapdos, and slowly but surely, oh, a miss! Unfortunate first thing, but we are just going to be able to siphon away some HP here, and I'm going to go for a Leaf Storm to get to +2, because SER-PERIOR is an amazing sweeper. So there's the Heat Wave. It is going to take effect this time. He's going to gain a little bit back with his Recover ability, but from here, I'm going to go ahead and sub up again. I know it's kind of a stally tactic, but SER-PERIOR honestly makes a great sub wall with the switch in leftovers type tactics. So let's go ahead and sub up again. He's going to switch out into his Jirachi, which is fine by me, because what I can do I want to let's Leech Seed it. Let's get some damage. HP Fire, and we'll see if we're faster or not, which can determine a lot. Usually I see Jirachis as Scarfed. It's not Scarfed, so we do a powerful 48%. He's going to go ahead and U-turn on us. Great tactic. That's what you have to do to break off the subs on there. So we're going to go ahead and switch out. Probably going to Mega Evolve Fake Out because he cannot risk the me being faster before it's Mega Evolved. From here, it's probably going to go for the... What's the term? What's the word? The Ice Punch. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to... Ooh, nice switch out there. We're going to bring out our Scizor. From here, though, Scizor actually beats Gliscor because I can SD and then I do over 50% with my Bullet Punch, which is very powerful. It's ridiculously powerful, actually. And you can SD if you want as well. So we're going to get the double SDs going. I win this battle, though, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I am max attack adamant, I believe. From here, I'm just going to go ahead and Bullet Punch, which does 57%. We see the Earthquake come out, does 47%. He's gonna, so what did I say? What did I do? With the Bullet Punch, 57, so that should be able to knock it out. There it is, a big problem, down the drain right away. We see that Mimi is going to come back out. I'm gonna go ahead and stay, and you can fake me out if you would like to. I do not mind, because from here I'm just going to Bullet Punch again if you want to stay in, which you do not. Very good play, but that is going to allow me, ooh, a critical hit, only did that much, and we see the Rocky Helmet. I'm going to go ahead and Roost on up, Stealth Rocks, which is fine. Let's go ahead and bring this Roost into the battle, and I'm going to go ahead and Swords Dance again. Drain Punch does a powerful 9% to me, but this SD should be able to help me secure the game, I hope. I'm not exactly sure, though. The Scizor I actually like is Bug Bite instead of U-Turn, and Superpower instead of Roost. So we got Super Koopa saying hey as well. I will get to all of you guys. I try not to type because I like to focus on the battles here. From here, you can Drain Punch again. You could really do just about anything. I'm going to go ahead and SD. You can Iron Head Flinch me to death, which you are going to. So we're going to Bullet Punch here for, so that, taking so much damage. Let's Roost up. He's going to try to get me, I think that, this is doing way too much. Can I break through, please? Can I please break through? No, I cannot. So we just have to Bullet Punch, and unfortunately, that's going to drop our Scizor. That sucks, because Scizor was a very good Mon, so good on ya for doing what you gotta do to make it happen. From here, what I don't want to have happen is have him go out into his Lopunny and be able to just do whatever he wants, wreak havoc on me. So we see the Pyroar, so this is pretty ideal for us right here. He has 2 that are immune to my Earthquake, so what I'm going to do is U-turn out because I have a feeling that a switch is imminent. And as long as I have, we see the Rotom coming out, so that's perfect for us because now we can go back out into our Superior. He might try to get some damage off to prevent me to sub here, and what I'd really like to do is get a lot of damage on anything. So we're going to go ahead and Leaf Storm. I mean, every time my switch would be into, ooh, nice and 67%. What's he going to do here? Probably Volt Switch on me, does 10%, 15%. NBD because, there's the Lopunny again. Ugh, I don't like this Lopunny. But I can go out here. And we are setting up eventually for a Talonflame sweep, it looks like. So we'll just keep chipping away at that thing. Not a big deal. We didn't see the Ice Punch, though, which leads me to believe that it might not have it. And from there, I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock. I am going to go for a Stealth Rock. Maybe he thinks I'm Scarfed, and that's why he's trying to preserve this. But if I can go for the Stealth Rock, that'll get another 25% on both the Pyroar and the Zapdos. Oh, we see the Rotom coming out, which isn't too big of a deal. 259. Ooh, do I want to stay in? Do I not? Do I do? Do I not? Do I do? I don't really have a good switch into it other than Superior. Which is fine, actually. Which is fine. We're going to see the Thunder Wave. Oh, that's bad for us. But what we can do is just Leaf Storm here, because if I can get damage, what I can do is get damage on just about anything, and that's really going to help once I can get in my Starmie to Rapid Spin away the rocks. Then I can probably SD up. Let's think. What would I want to do? SD up with my Talonflame. Hydro Pump misses, unfortunate, and we are paralyzed, so 1 for 1, 2 for 2 if you will. Let's go ahead and Leaf Storm. There's the Hydro Pump, does a powerful 24%. I don't mind taking this thing out. I really don't. At this point, though, unfortunately, I'm going to have to hope for... Oh, a Defog. That's awesome for me. I'm going to go ahead and get that, and that should take it out. Ooh, that's great for us. That's going to really set us up well for a Talonflame sweep. In fact, I think that now once I... Oh, we have the evasion because of the Defog. That is unfortunate. I always forget about that. But we're going to see the Pyroar come out. He can go ahead and take me out, but... Defog, why? I know that Defog, you never think about it until it's too late. But there's going to be our first battle, first win of the day. Let's go ahead and jump right into number 2, who is Super Koopa, I believe was the next one who challenged us. Hey, let's make sure he's here. And we see a Skarmoria, Charizard, a Dragonite. We want rocks. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. And because of that fact, I'm just going to go ahead and lead off with my Landorus. We see the Skarmoria come out. Let's go ahead and set up our Stealth Rocks here. What I can do if he decides to rock himself, or if he wants to defog, or what have you, we see the Stealth Rock come out as well. Let's go ahead and U-turn up. We are faster than it. That's good to know, so it's not max speed. Resisted, we see no Iron Helmet, probably lefties, if I had to guess. From there, though, we are going to want to go out into our Superior. So he's gonna want to set up a lot. We're gonna sub here a lot of layers of spikes and such. I am a little bit worried about the Brave Bird now. Toxic, that was good for us that he didn't go for the Brave Bird earlier. Maybe he has Iron Head, maybe Brave Bird. I'm not sure. You can go ahead and set up as many hazards as you want, because what this is going to allow me to do is start Leaf Storming, and before too long, I will be able to just take this thing out with an HP Fire. Another layer of spikes. Should I just HP Fire here? Let's get another Leaf Storm up. That's going to do 24. So next one, let's see what he wants to do. Steel Wing, we take the damage. Oh, he's going to raise his defense. Not really going to matter too much, though, because the HP Fire is going to be able to take him out. And now we are at +4, sitting behind a sub with rocks up, which do 50% to the Charizard. We see the Drill. He's probably going to Rapid Spin it away, but maybe I can just take this thing out. I don't think this is enough. Oh, it is! So the rocks are here to stay, and now we are at +6, which is awesome for us. This Superior is so amazing, because not too many people expect... Okay, there's the Dragonite. This is amazing. We can Leech Seed here. He might just Dragon Dance. Dragon Claw is going to be able to fade my sub, but I'm just going to sub right up again. Because what I want this thing to do is just dwindle down some. So I can get... There's the Dragon Claw again. You can go ahead and do this. I am sorry about the stalling tactic, but it is a tactic. Let's go ahead and sub up. He could E-Speed, maybe? Maybe he's Choice Banded, and he's not able to now. 92% will sub up again. Unfortunately, this is going to lead him to be able to bring out like his Charizard or something when I'm not behind a sub. Oh, actually, let's not be silly, Mikey, because from here I can Leaf Storm, and that... This should be able to do 25%, right? It does. Oh, it's a crit. I don't think the crit mattered, but it may have. Yeah, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and see the punching bag come out, who is his Snorlax. From here, I'm just gonna Leaf Storm. Goo, 88%, powerful 88%. And we are just rocking out with our Superior here. It's an awesome, awesome mon. We see the Jirachi, who's probably Choice Scarfed. Let's see if we can just knock out a Hidden Power Fire. We outspeed, and that's going to be able to one-shot. And now all we have left is a 50% Charizard, which a Leaf Storm should be able to take out, and there's no way that he outspeeds me. So let's go ahead and Leaf Storm it up. And I believe that is going to be GG to our friend Super Koopa YouTube. Oh, not quite just yet, but he's going to get the Flamethrower off. It's going to take us out. So not a 6-0 for us, but we can just go out to Talonflame here. Brave Bird with the priority, and that's going to be GG. There it is. There you have it. What I didn't want to have happen was going to be him setting up a roost, and then that could be shenanigans on top of shenanigans. What do we have next? It looks like Royal Rapids wants to battle us. So let's go. So we've got Royal Rapids for Battle 3. We are tearing through this recording. And by recording, I mean these episodes. But let's take a look. We see Zapdos, Gliscor, Dragonite, Weavile. I'm honored to finally battle you. That's so kind of you, friend. The Ambipom and the Clefable. So I'm going to just go and toss out a yay real quick just to make sure he knows I'm not ignoring him. I promise you I'm not. What do we want to do? This is a good question. He's seen what the team wants to do. He might lead off with Gliscor. He could lead off with Weavile. That would be bad. Let's see. He could lead off with that Gliscor, though, is the thing. Let's lead off with Serp, because Serp is just a solid lead. The Ambipom, we're going to go ahead and switch out into our Landorus, though, so he can take a little bit of Rocky Helmet damage, and we'll get the -1 on him. There's critical hit fake out. My goodness, that thing is super duper, duper duper strong. From here, though, I doubt he would go for a fighting type attack, but not really worth the risk right now. So I don't want to start setting up too early. I'm going to go out to Scizor here, even though Scizor does a lot of work here. Knock off, not going to do a lot. Let's Mega Evolve U-turn, because I don't... Is he leftovers? Wow, he's leftovers. That's interesting. So he's going to stay in, interestingly. Oh, he's going to U-turn. So we're going to U-turn right back, and we are going to get the initiative. Who are you going to go out to? Clefable. Interesting. So we do get the... No crit. Oh, it is a crit. I was like, I thought I saw crit, but it did crit. Sorry about that. Sorry about your bad luck. Fire away. Let's see what we want to do here. What we could do, we could just go out to Lando, because what I'm going to want to do is just toss off a Stealth Rock here. You can Stealth Rock his Toxic Orb. So is he going to, like, Psycho Shift or trick me or something? We see the Moonblast. Or is he... Oh, I see. So he's going to be not. He is going... Another crit. Lots of crits this battle. He is trying to make it so that he cannot be paralyzed, which is a great play. It really is. Which leads me to... Okay, so he's Magic Guard. Excuse me. So I'm going to U-turn out of there. I don't want to be involved in that. I really like my... I don't want him to predict and go for the Flamethrower. That would be bad. Moonblast going to do a solid 10%. My special attack has dropped. Not a big deal. From here, he would be good to switch out, but I'm going to go ahead and Bullet Punch anyways, because maybe he won't. He is going to switch out this time into his Zapdos. Great play. Can't hate on that play at all. But that's going to make me want to... Dang it, that's static. Let me tell you about the luck that I've had on Showdown lately. In battle, Thunderbolt, a little bit of damage, and he gets another para! What is this? I'm going to Pursuit because I want him to switch out. Maybe he won't, maybe he will. He's going to stay in. I'm going to get not full para'd. Come on. That's going to set us back a bit, because now I don't have... Okay, don't get fully para'd here. Of course. Okay, this is... Yeah, I love this. This is a lot of fun. But anyways, on Showdown, it's been like this. Paralyzed, full paralyzed, full paralyzed. I'll miss my attack. I'll get crit. All in like the contents. All in like the span of one turn. And I'm paralyzed with my Scizor too. How do we win this one, guys? Talonflame? Oh yeah, Talonflame sweep. On the Clefable. I need that Clefable to come out, and I need to get into my Talonflame. So... How do we do this here? Let's see. 328. I think he's going to be fast, though. I think I can go out here and just Scald. And that should be able to take him out. Yes, okay, good. Thank goodness. I was like, I really hope this thing... So if he can go out to Clefable now, that'd be great. That'd be really, really good for me. Ambipom, so he's going to fake us out again. I don't know that I want to throw away my Scizor just yet. 361. That outspeeds us. I think I'm gonna go out into my Scizor, and what I'm gonna do is Swords Dance, and hopefully I can do the same thing I did with his Gliscor. If I can get to +2, U-turns out on me, which is fine. And we see the Dragonite, and we do get to +2. So hopefully we can actually land a couple hits, and that'll set us up pretty well. That won't be too bad. So we do land one. We're gonna see the Defog. That's unfortunate. But he does. We take out the Dragonite, so that's a big threat gone. And the Weavile. Okay, we've shown before that. Of course. Let's go ahead and Bullet Punch. We can still take this thing out, which would make this get. Illuminati. I mean, that's the only. Can we go for 3, please? Like, can I get a third Parahacks? No. Okay. Well, we take him down there. He's gonna take us out. Okay. What do we do here? We could go out into our Superior. No, that doesn't do anything for us. Does it though? Let's go out to Superior and Leaf Storm. Let's go out to Yo, is this real life? Hello! What is going on right now? Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do from here? There goes, man! This is just atrocious luck. It really is. There's nothing around it. But I mean, he's making good plays. Royal Rapids really is making good plays. I can't lie. But I could still pull this out. Weavile. That's what I needed. That's exactly what I needed. Because Night Slash, interesting attack. Going for the crits, I suppose. Can we get a burn? Can we get some? No. Okay, but we did get the crit, so that's awesome. He's probably going to go for Night Slash again. What do we do here? Let me think about this. How do I set up? He's at 19%. So all I have to do is get to +2 with my Talonflame. That could save him. That outspeeds, though. I think I go out to Landorus here. I really do. Because then Night Slash, we both lose out right there. And from here, so long as he doesn't go out to Ambipom, I can get +2 and then I can win. He does go out to the Gliscor, so let's go ahead and set up a Swords Dance, and I believe that should be able to sweep. He has Stone Edge! Oh, that's game. Oh my gosh. I thought he would have some sort of sub. Dang it. Well, that's going to be GG. Unfortunately, I didn't expect the Stone Edge. I really didn't. I should have just gone for... And even then, leftovers, I would have to fake out. Yep, that's going to be a good game. So we're going to take a loss there. Unfortunate. Let's see if Quirky Stuff wants to battle. Hey, let's go ahead and just jump into it because I think that's it. Unfortunate, well, this is an interesting team. We have Spiritomb. Let me make sure he's still here. Hey, we have Spiritomb, Vileplume, Swinub, of all Pokemon, Togetic, Porygon Z, and the Probopass. So I'm going to go ahead and just lead right off with my Landorus. Let's see if Quirky Stuff is still... Hey, so he is here, so we can go ahead and jump into the battle. Man, that Stone Edge, I should have assumed and just gone out, just used the, my mascot, Lulz. We are faster than this thing, unless he's Choice Scarf, which would be really weird, but I wouldn't put it past some of the teams that we can see. So he's going to switch out into his Porygon Z. Glitchy Duck. Might be Choice Scarf. Don't think that it will be, though. So that would make me want to go out into my Superior here, and I'm just going to Leaf Storm. Hopefully it's not. If it is, and I just get blown back, well, then I just get blown back. But that doesn't take it out. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Blizzard! Interesting enough. He's Life Orb, so he's going to take himself out. From here, let's see. Scizor can beat. Scizor can beat. Scizor can't beat. Scizor can't beat. So... Let's go on to our Landorus here. He can just do that, so I'm going to go out into my Scizor. From here, I'm just going to start setting up. I really hope that I can pull out the rest of these wins. That was a good battle, though, against Avalanche. Oh, going to do a little bit to me, so I'm going to Mega Evolve Swords Dance, and hopefully I can just Swords Dance, and just start OHKOing stuff. That would be nice. I'd love that, actually. Yeah, Royal Rapids gave us the work, so we see Dank the Spiritomb. Do I think this thing has... Will-O-Wisp? Yes, I do. So I'm going to go ahead and head out into my Starmie. That might not be the best play. I'm gonna go ahead and do it though, because I have no idea what this pursuits me. Interesting enough. From here though, I am just going to switch into my Landorus, honestly. Pursuit. Oh my gosh, I wasn't even thinking. He just used Pursuit. Man, I'm bad at this game. Let's Stealth Rock. No, Earthquake. What am I doing? Okay, Mikey, slow down. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. This guy's whooping my butt here with this very interesting team. Old Mascot going to take a solid 59%. From there, though, I'm just going to Earthquake again. He can send out his Togetic if he wants to. I don't really mind. He is going to send out his Togetic. So from here, oh, I clicked Stealth Rock. I meant to click Earthquake. So good play by me, I suppose. Let's go ahead and Stone Edge here. Solid 55%. We see the Hyper Beam we do avoid. I apologize for that. But we can hit up a Stone Edge. We should actually, let me just pop over here real quick. Yeah, we should be able to get at least another battle in today, which would be nice, getting 5 battles in. They're really quick. This team is very, very hyper offensive. And as you can see, if things don't go your way right away, as we saw with Royal Rapids, you kind of had a little bit of a hard time. But from here, I'm going to go back out into my Scizor, and I'm going to Swords Dance. And from here, I'm just going to Swords Dance, even if he switches out into his Spiritomb, because I don't think it has Will-O-Wisp at this point. Otherwise, he would have gone for it, I think. Even if he goes for it, that's okay. So we see the Spiritomb. Let's go ahead and Swords Dance one Mogian. Maybe a Pursuit. Maybe he's just going to go for a Foul Play. I'm not sure. Do I really need to, though, at this point? Let's go ahead and Bullet Punch. Because I can always Roost. Solid 56%. We see the Pursuit. Let's go ahead and Bullet Punch again. And I think that should be able to get our Scizor to carry us through the rest of the battle. He is going to switch out into his Probo Pass. We pop his balloon at 59%. We should be able to take him out. Probo up. Probo Pass. That's funny. Oh, wow, it didn't take it out. Explosion does a powerful 10%. Resisted, though, and Probo Pass is not the strongest mon in the game. So let's see. We do see the Spiritomb coming back out. We're going to Bullet Punch here. And now we just have to, I think, Bullet Punch twice to win. I think we should be able to take everything out. Bullet Punch, it is resisted by my Mascot Lulz, but let's see if we can take it out anyways. And then we'll try to jump into another battle. Oh, this is another Scizor team. I like using Mega Scizor. He's one of my favorite Megas. I've always liked him. And Bullet Punch you. It is super effective to do 75% to this Swinub, and that is going to be GG to my friend, so we're going to type in a quick GG, and let's see if we can grab one more battle. Oh, we got 2, 3! Jeez, there's 3 more battles. Let's go ahead and go with Peek Up Blaze, because, wow, this is a powerful team, much, a little bit different than the last one we saw. A lot of fully evolved Pokemon here. Who do we think he's going to open with? I'm guessing either Tyranitar. We see that the Mega is probably going to be Charizard, so we really don't have to worry about that too much. Methinks that... What do I want to do here? Because I don't want to lead wrong. Lead incorrectly. We see that Scizor does really good here. Kind of. Not so much, actually. Serp can do good if I can catch him. Let's go out into Serp. Let's go out into Serp. Tyranitar. Perfect. So let's go ahead and sub up here. Hopefully he's not Scarf Ice Punch. Or he just goes for a Stealth Rock, or he switches out. That would be ideal situation. There's the switch out into a Metagross. We're going to go ahead and toss off a Leech Seed, though. And with that, I don't know what he's going to want to do here. He might set up Stealth Rocks with this thing, which would be ideal for us. Because then we get Leech Seed recovery, and we get to stay behind our sub, which is exactly what we need to have happen. That Bisharp, I'm really scared of Bisharp. It is actually going to be a Mega Metagross, so no Mega Charizard here. The Meteor Mash does fade our sub, but even still, we see the plus attack. Doesn't really matter, though. I'm going to go ahead and pop behind a sub again. He can Bullet Punch if he wants to. Ooh, this is not exact. So we see the Meteor Mash. He's already at +1 attack. Let's go ahead and head out into our Landorus, who can resist the hit. And I don't really want to take too much more with my Serperior, because it can do a lot of good against Volcanion, who I'm really scared against. It can hit Tyranitar decently hard. And we have a regular Charizard to work with, so that's interesting. The way he's thinking, though, I'm thinking he might not switch out. He is going to Flash Cannon, interesting enough. I am going to want to get up my Stealth Rocks here, except for he might have... In fact, he probably does have Ice Punch. And I don't really have a good way to deal with that. Maybe he doesn't, though, because he has 2 Steel attacks. He does switch out. Perfect. So we see the Volcanion coming in, which leads me to believe that his Volcanion is like scarfed or max speed. Regardless, though, I'm going to want to go out into my Starmie here. We see the Steam Eruption does a powerful 31%. This thing is so strong. I'm going to want to toss off a Toxic to get some residual damage going, which is good for us, great for us. There's the Rock Slide. From there, though, I'm just going to recover this off and hope that we can kind of maybe get a miss, get a little bit of hacks on our side for once. There's the Rock Slide again, doing a nice 23%. I can't really touch him any other way, so... who would he switch out? He could switch out to Tyranitar and... He could switch out to Tyranitar and get the, we see he's not Scarfed, though. He might be max speed. Get the Pursuit off, that would be unfortunate. So I'm just going to recover up again. If he goes out into Tyranitar, I'm unfortunately going to have to just Skull. Because I don't want to risk just throwing this thing away. We're going to recover again and see that he's just going to keep Rock Sliding. I'm going to recover again. I know this is really stally, but that's kind of just how it has to go right now because, I can't touch this thing. Okay, we do see the Hiram Blacku. That's a very hard Pokemon to deal with. Very, very hard Pokemon to deal with. He can just Fusion Bolt me, which I'm really worried about. He could predict an Ice Beam. I don't want to get rid of my Scizor because it can do so much work against this and the Tyranitar. I don't want to... Do I think he'd Fusion Bolt here? I kind of do think he'd Fusion Bolt. I hope he doesn't predict. Does he predict? Fusion Bolt! So now we're going to be able to do that. He's going to Ice Beam here is my prediction, and I'm going to go right out into my Scizor. Unless he's, like, Scarfed, or if he switches, which he didn't. Draco Meteor! There's a powerful attack. From here, though, who would he switch out to? He would switch out, I think. I think I'm just going to Roost. Play it safe, get some HP back. Keep my team nice and healthy. He does stay in. Does he have Draco Meteor? So that's perfect for us. He's going to want to switch out now. I think. Bullet Punch. Right? Bullet Punch. Let's get some damage. Let us get some damage we shall. We see that the healing, being able to heal reliably is very important in this game. We do hit the super effective hit for 38%. It's Rocky Helmet. Fusion Bolt. Ooh, does a little bit of damage to me. He's very low. He's low attack and very low special attack. Should I just Roost here? Let's Roost to be safe. Okay, so he's just going to stay in on this. And I'm going to SD here then. Because if he just wants to sack this thing, I will go ahead and get some attack. Oh, he does switch that time. So great switch. Time to switch. He's not going to Mega Evolve, so I'm just going to go out to my T-Tar. Because he can Flamethrower if he wants. He can't really switch out. He does get the burn, though. That's fun. He can't switch back in, so I'm just going to... Who would he switch out to? Let's Stone Edge. Air Slash does get the burn, so we are not having the best of RNG on our side in today's episode, but we're getting some good battles, though. We are getting some good battles. We see the Bisharp coming out, who I don't really want to just Stone Edge because I don't want him to start setting up on me. If he sets slow at least. Focus Blast, which is interesting, Focus Blast. Which is fine, because I really don't mind that too much. His Charizard is down. We see the Focus Blast. Let's U-turn, because I don't want to take too much damage. If he Focus Blasts again... Not in the best situation for me. Really not. I hate to say it, but Talonflame really doesn't do too much here. I'm just gonna Brave Bird? Does he Sucker? He might Sucker Punch here. Does Steve? Doesn't Sucker Punch. Knock off Dark Pulse. It's a special variant. From there, I'll Roost, though. It is a special variant. So I'm gonna Roost. That'll get me back up to full. We see the Dark Pulse again. Does a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and Willow here. And then I can just kind of help myself set up a little bit. We see the Dark Pulse, we can Roost. Or do we SD? Should we have SD'd? Maybe. Too late now, we're at +2, and the only thing that, well, he can still switch in his Tyranitar. Tyranitar, Volcanion. I will take it. I will definitely take it. We see the citrus berry was eaten, but we're able to get a +2 Brave Bird off, which will knock out that thing. Who's up next? Probably Tyranitar, I would think. Methinks. Tyranitar, nice and shiny. Who do we go out to for Tyranitar? He's probably just gonna go for a Stone Edge, I would think. So I'm just gonna go for go out to try to drop his attack a little bit, and I can get a nice U-turn off and kind of scout out what I'm looking at exactly. I would expect a Stone Edge. Blizzard! Hello? Scarfed, maybe? Well, that gives us a free switch into our Scizor, who can win the game pretty soon. So I'm going to U-turn. So he's not Scarfed, we know that. If he wants to Blizzard again, I would want to go out into Starmie. He's going to Flamethrower, so a very special Tyranitar. Special. Blizzard on a Tyranitar, that is new. I've seen Ice Beam, but Blizzard, hey, it works for you. You know, sometimes catching people off guard is a great way to, as you see, take out Mons that can give a lot of other people some difficulty, if you will, so from here, he has a very tough choice to make. He could go out into his Fusion Bolting. Yes, that's its name. His Kyurem Black. But at that point, he would be taking 25% with Brox and the Scald, and he's not Scarfed, so we'd just be able to take him out. He's going to stay in, take a powerful 20%, and we see the Earthquake come through. Do I want to recover off anything here? No, I think I just want to Scald and get rid of this thing. So there's another one. Bites the dust. Another one bites. Excusez-moi. Mega Gross. We see that we outspeed it, so I'm going to go ahead and just toss up a Scald, and hopefully we can snag a burn. Here. Maybe? Hey, we finally got a little bit of luck. How about that? Let's recover that off. And then we can just recover again, and that'll be able to take out that Metagross. Actually, I think that Scalding is going to be just about the same. And then we actually get the leftovers, so that's going to be better. That is going to be better. Let's go ahead and toss this Scald off, and now we just have the one Mon left, who, if I'm not mistaken, Scizor can take out. Let's toss off a Toxic just in case it wants to roost. Yeah, toss off a Toxic in case it wants to roost up. It's gonna Fusion Bolt me! Oh, it almost takes me out, but then a Scald will be able to finish up the game here. Let's keep battling a little bit. I'm having fun with this, and yeah, we'll have this one be a little bit longer. We really play. Sanchu wants to battle. Let's go ahead and battle with Sanchu. Hello, Sanchu. Let's see if you're still here. Hey, you look kind of cute in that polka dot bikini, girl. So we see that this is a very hard team for us to deal with. Very hard indeed. Let's see. Let's see. I think I want to get up Rocks immediately. Oh, he's going to go out to that, though. Let's set up some Stealth Rocks. Hopefully we don't get O-Code. We might. Honestly, we might. But if we Charizard X, so he's going to D-Dance? No, he's going to Seismic Toss. Interesting. It's at -1. We have the Rocks up. I'm an Earthquake. This is kind of... Dragon Dance, not going to matter because the Earthquake is enough to take you out, Sanchu. So thank you guys very much for the battles, by the way. I haven't said it. We've been just going bang, bang, bang. One back to back. And then if we didn't have enough back-to-backs, we back-to-backed it. What do we see here? We want to go out to Scizor for a T-Nader. Who's going to toss off a powerful... Oh my gosh, that was a powerful Dark Pulse. I really don't want to stay in on too many more of those. Let's roost. See what he wants to do here. Thunder Wave. Let's SD. That stinks. Wow. Dark Pulse. Okay. Earth Power. Does a little bit of damage to me. Can we get the Swords Dance? Now it's Bullet Punch. Unfortunately, we did lose a major asset with that paralysis on our Scizor, but from here we can go ahead and... Ooh, he's going to switch out into Dragonite. That's great for us if we can break through. We do! And last but not least, let's go ahead and Bullet Punch again. Hopefully we can break through. If not, he might have Fire Punch, and that would be bad. That would be unfortunate. But we do break through, and we're going to get the Bullet Punch off again. And now that we are at +2 with our Scizor, we see that SER-PERIOR will probably be the best play. Jirachi's going to come through. Jirachi, you know I rock that Versace and everything about it, so hotty-toddy, hey! But we get the -1, you can go ahead and Iron Head or Stealth Rock for yourself. We see that there's no more flyers, so an Earthquake is nice and safe. for us to go ahead and take out a Ice Punch. We can't take an Ice Punch though, buddy boy. Let's see, haha, what do we want to do? Let's go out to you, and toss off a Skull. Ooh, Protect. I see you, I do. Protect, Ice Punch probably, so I'm going to toss off a Toxic thinking that Superior is going to come in. And there it is, we called it. Can we actually connect though? Hey, we do for once. Unfortunately though, this is a sticky situation, if you will. Let's go out to you. We see the Leaf Blade. Physical? Interesting. U-turn. Because if you want to stay in, that's fine by me. If you want to sub up, that's fine by me. I don't really care right now. Aromatherapy, you are going to cure yourself. Can I please break through? Thank you! And that's going to be able to take him out. From there, though, I do want to bring out... that might not have been the best play now that I'm thinking about it. That might not have been the best play now that I'm thinking about it. We know that this thing checks Jirachi. Yeah, I was going to say, I think that this thing's going to come out now. It can pretty freely toss off a Hyper Voice. I think I just want to Scald. Hope for a... Oh, crit! Can we burn, though? No burn. Light Screen. Let's toss off a Toxic. Maybe this thing is more support-oriented and not, hard hitter. Oh, it's going to Wish. Very interesting. Okay. Let's Rapid Spin here because you could Protect if you wanted to. You could use, like, Aromatherapy. He's going to start Calm Minded. That's scary. It really is. We have the Toxic, though. So, it has to have an attack. That makes me not as worried. I think I'm going to go out into you. You're going to toss up a Moonblast, doing a powerful 35%. No, not Roost. I meant Brave Bird. So that's going to do a nice 38%. You can go ahead and Moonblast again. Calm Mind again. You might just attack. Moonblast did a nice amount of damage to you, though. Let's Roost. Moonblast does 44%. Way too much damage. But now we get a special attack drop, and we see two Pokemon left. We see the Jirachi, who is not Scarfed, who we can get a burn off on, and the Tyranitar, who is not Scarfed, who we can also... But he's special. He's a special T-Tar. So I'm just going to go ahead and toss off a Will-O-Wisp here to get some residual damage. Ancient Power does take me out. From here, though, I'm just going to go out to my Scizor and take this opportunity to Bullet Punch to knock this Pokemon out. Or come close, at least. And we see the Earth Power. It does a little bit of damage right there, and we can Bullet Punch again. Hopefully knocking it out. If not, not a big deal. The burn will. And then, okay, so we don't get it. But now we can go ahead and head out to our... Starmie, who can deal pretty well one-on-one with this Jirachi. You know, you rock that Versace. Because I think it's either going to have a Steel or a Psychic type attack, and we resist both. Flash Cannon. Trying to get those Death Drops. But if we can just get a burn, that should be GG. Protect, fine by me. I get the Leftovers recovery. You do too. I can see you. I see you. But I can always recover. I have reliable recovery, and I can always switch out here and there if I need to. Can I get there we go. We get the burn. From here, now I can just Scald and recover our way to victory. I believe, hopefully, and barring anything wild and crazy kids. I mean, you never know with a Jirachi, but we do see its moveset. Ice Punch, he does get the freeze, but the Scald is going to be able to thaw me out. So that's always a good thing about having Scald, or being used against Scald. And this should be it, right? Yep, it does 19. So this Scald is going to be a nice and GG. So good game, friend. I think we might have one more challenger that we might be able to get in today. Because, I mean, we've been going for a little bit, but why not make it a little bit longer? Wah, Buffett! Why not make it a little bit longer? We already battled Wheelie Plays today, didn't we? Oh, we got a couple up here. We got Vax and Corey B. Let's go ahead and jump into one with Corey B. Ooh, a very powerful looking team. He could lead with either one of those two, which leads me to believe that I'm going to want to lead with SER-PERIOR, who is going to be able to sub up on a couple people, toss off a Leaf Storm here or there. The only bad lead against it would be this young fellow. I guess Gardevoir is pretty hard to deal with also. I'd have to figure out a way to play around that. Let's see if he's here. Oh, yep, he is here. And we see the Landorus is going to raise my attack stat by 1. He might U-turn out. He might just switch out, though, is the thing that I'm looking at. So that makes me want to sub. Or I could Leech Seed. No, because if I outspeed, then I Leech Seed that U-turns out. No bueno for me. No bueno for me. Go ahead and toss them Stealth Rocks up, buddy. Please toss the Stealth Rocks. Knock off! Okay, I see you. I see you, big dog. I do. But there is going to be a opportunity to... I want to keep this thing around. It's not worth it. Scizor, if he wants to knock off, I can Mega Evolve, and let's U-turn out of there. Earthshaker. Do I want to U-turn or do I want to start setting up? Let's set Swords Dance. No, that's not a good play. Let's U-turn. That's the better play. Let's see. So, yeah, we do see the switch out is going to be into a Volcanion. Very scary in the dairy air. And we can go out to... Let's go out here and toss off a Toxic. We got to play for longevity here. So long as he does not go out into the Ferrothorn. Good, that's a good play. What do we see? Sludge Wave or something? Hidden Power does... What type of hidden power was that? And are you Specs or something? So it's probably going to be electric if I had to guess. So that makes me want to go out into my SER-PERIOR. Hopefully it doesn't predict it. We do resist. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and sub up here. Yeah, I'm going to sub up here. And you are going to switch out into the Chansey, which gives us a perfect opportunity to Leech Seed, because it can Seismic Toss us if it wants, but this thing will give us so much HP back, not even funny. This is like exactly what we want to see happen. Look at that, I went from 50 to 80%. Ridicky-donk. And that'll allow me to get back into the substitute mode, which if you want to keep Seismic Tossing, it's fine. I know this is, like I said, this is toxic. There's that, we can get the Leaf Storm up now, and this is a great position for us to be in. So now we see that Seismic Toss might switch out. If it's switched out, I wouldn't mind it switching out to anything, honestly. Because against Ferrothorn, I can get another Leaf Storm off, and then I could HP Fire. Weavile, I could break any potential subs, 10%. What are we going to see here? The substitute again, there's no reason not to. Really, against egg, we can go ahead and substitute. But anyways, I have had terrible luck on Showdown lately. I swear, it just targets an IP address a day, and yesterday was my day. Yesterday was my day. It was ridiculous. So we're going to see it switch out into the Weavile, which is perfect for us, because now we can just toss off the Leaf Storm. Fake Out takes the damage. It is Life Orb, so that is unfortunate for my friend here, who is going to be taking the +2 Leaf Storm, which is going to be able to knock out Godly, the Weavile. Up next, we could see the Chansey again. We could see the Gardevoir. We could see the Ferrothorn. Against Chansey, we just toss off a Leech Seed. Against Gardevoir, we toss off a Leaf Storm, HP Fire, Leaf Storm, Leaf Storm. Serp might be able to carry us through this one. Without a good U-turner or a fast Mon, it's really hard to deal with SER-PERIOR. Gardevoir, so Catherine, I'm going to go ahead and Flawless, I'm sorry! Hopefully this can one-shot though, because if it doesn't, a Hyper Voice may take us out. It really might take us out. So there's the Leaf Storm, it does connect and it does do 100%. So that's going to be able to knock out the Gardevoir. We see that, there's not too much that can be done here, unfortunately. Barring a good, U-turn from the Landorus will be able to change the flow of the battle a little bit at least. But at this point, being at +6, it's kind of hard to deal with a fast sweeper like this. So let's see who's up next. We see the Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, we do have the HP Fire. I'm sorry, Corey B123. I am Mikeyfb98, so I appreciate the name. I do. There it is, Steel Leaf gets the crit. It did not matter, unfortunately, but we see that a couple more Mons will come out. At +4, we should be able to do about 50% to Chansey, I would think. So I think that maybe we'll just double Leaf Storm, but I gotta also keep in mind that I need... where's my Leaf Storm? I have 4 left, and I need 2 for those 2. So we see the Ring of Fire. We're going to try and Leaf Storm it. We have 2 attempts, though, in case it breaks our sub. It does connect. That's going to take out the Ring of Fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. It went down, 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 and the flames only got higher. There's the Leaf Storm. We'll be able to one-shot Earthshaker. I am sorry, my friend, but once you get this guy behind a sub, it's kind of hard to deal with. There's the Leaf Storm doing a critical hit. I apologize for the crit. I don't think that it would have mattered. GG, friend. Thank you so much for the battle. I really do appreciate it. Do we have any more? This is a long session today. Cancel. Wheelie Plays, and did we play Wheelie Plays today? I don't know if we did. Maybe we didn't. Let's go ahead and accept it. And we are going to go ahead and jump into this battle, which we see the Breloom, the Latios, the Starmie, Bisharp, Chansey, and Metagross. If I had to guess a lead, it might be the Bisharp. It might be the Bisharp. And I don't really have a good lead against Bisharp. Actually, Scizor is a pretty good lead against the entire team now that I'm looking at it. I really don't want to take... I'm going to go ahead and U-turn out here. I really don't want to take... Oh, maybe it's fast. No, why would it be max speed? That would just be silliness. I don't want to take a Thunder Wave here. That happens way too many times. Maybe he won't toss off a Toxic. He would! Wow! The plays are being made. I'm going to toss off a Stealth Rock to potentially break some Focus Sashes with that Breloom and the Bisharp. But I am free to go ahead and Earthquake after that. That is going to be faster than me. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Tyranitar, who can Pursuit Trap this young fella. Hopefully he goes for something like Ice Beam. That'd be nice. We see the Calm Mind coming through, but we're going to go ahead and be able to... that could be bad, actually. I didn't think about that. Ice Beam. Oh, a critical hit! But we can one-shot with the Pursuit abilities that we have with our Tyranitar. He's going to want to send out probably the Breloom. The Starmie is going to come out. I don't want him... I'm going to Pursuit because... Surf! That'll take me out. I thought he was going to have Scald. Bad plays were made by me at that point in time. But, we see the Surfing Starmie. Let's go ahead and head out. He might have Ice Beam, though, but he has Surf. This doesn't get Flamethrower, so I think I have to go out to you and U-turn, unfortunately. But, I mean, at this point, though, it's not too terribly bad. That'll do good damage to just about anybody. Hopefully it doesn't have like a Will-O-Wisp or something, but we'll see what happens. We will see. He is going to switch, so that's good for us. We see the Metagross coming out. We can get this switch off. He is going to have the clear body currently, so I can't really mess with that. I could go out to my Talonflame here and toss off a Will-O-Wisp, unless we see another special Metagross, which would be something. But the Will-O-Wisp will be able to start dwindling this thing down, and usually they don't carry anything that can really touch me too much, right? The Thunder Punch does a powerful... almost 50%. I don't want to get paralyzed is the thing. Because this can be a nice sweeper. This can be a real nice sweeper. At that point, I can go... Ooh, he's going to switch. He's going to switch into the Chansey. From here, we are free to Earthquake. We are very free to Earthquake. He can go out into Starmie. He could go out into Breloom. I wouldn't mind seeing the Breloom. Ooh, nice amount of damage there. The Aromatherapy is going to cure the burn, but now we can go ahead and take out his special tank, which leaves our Serperior in a very good position. Other than that Starmie. Protect, you can protect and dwindle me down a little bit. I see the plays, I recognize them. Real recognize real, and I see it. I do. This might be our last battle for today. Thank you guys so much if you stuck through. Hashtag Survivor if you have made it all the way through to this point. Will that take it out? The crit! I don't know if the crit mattered. We are going to lose a little bit more HP. He might go out to Chansey. If he does, I'm going to immediately switch out. Bisharp is here. I don't want this thing Swords Dancing, so I'm just going to EQ. If you want a Sucker Punch, that's fine. I really can't stop you. We do get the EQ off, which is going to take it out, and unfortunately, the Poison is going to take us out. We see that we have the Metagross, the Chansey, and the Breloom left. With that being known, I'm going to go out into Talonflame. Perfect. We can just Brave Bird, because I don't want anything crazy to happen. If I could take out this Breloom, that'll be a huge weight off my shoulders. He is going to switch into Metagross. Great play. Great play. Thunder Punch. I can just go out and Serp here. Thunder Punch does a nice 20%, but from there, though, I can just go ahead and Leaf Storm. I am faster. Faster the master. It's a disaster, which is going to be able to take you out. Unfortunately, now he can switch into Chansey and kind of get some heals going on, which would be interesting. But there's the Braydoom, actually. So let's go for HP Fire, see if that can take it out at +2. It should. Braydoom is not that good. Oh, it didn't. Oh, what are we going to see? A power-up Punch. But there, I'm not going to want to risk it, because I could take out Chansey with the combination of the rest of my Mons. It's Toxic Orb, it's going to do a little bit of damage, but we can get the hidden power off, and we see the Chansey coming in. We are at +2 to beat +4 to beat +6, and it's only at 9% HP. I think an HP Fire can take it out. If it doesn't, I'm going to be a little bit embarrassed. If a +2 Serp, it's going to protect. We're going to Leaf Storm now. Let's go ahead and Leaf Storm, and hopefully it connects. If not, well, we'll deal with that when it arrives. There it is, that is connection, and great game to my friend Wheelie Plays. So GG, friend. And do we have any more challengers, or is that all, folks? Alrighty, so now that that is all said and done, I'm going to go ahead and peace out. I do want to say thank you guys so much. I mean, I think that now is the best time to go ahead and cut today's episode. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, sticking with us throughout the duration of the battle. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that thumbs up for all of the good times that we share together. And thank you everybody who participated in today's battle. I think we went like 5-1 or something like that, so great session today. But now that's all said and done, I'm gonna go and peace out, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys next Sub Saturday, where we will hopefully do a little bit different of a tier. But yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you guys then. See ya!